Hello, that's here with the Armageddon Report. This is cyclocane.com, where we're going to talk about 3 different things that are going on. First, I learned earlier that apparently once a hurricane or a tropical storm of some sort crosses I believe it's the longitude threshold of 140 degrees west, which is apparently out here somewhere, the National Hurricane Center says, bye-bye, see you later, we're not going to cover you anymore. And the Central Pacific Hurricane Center out in Honolulu takes over. So as a consequence, this site now supports Central Pacific Hurricane Center data. It did not as of earlier this morning, but you know. So now these alerts and advisories and stuff are coming from the Central Pacific Hurricane Center. And then, of course, technicality-wise or something, you might notice there's a big line that's going all the way over here. It might be slightly more understandable if you zoom in and then you pan over here and then, hey, suddenly the line shows up. There it is. There it goes. So yes, that is a bug in the mapping system that's supposed to be fixed any day now. Really, I'm just, expecting it. It actually is an official bug. So I may well have to implement some workarounds if this goes on much longer. But anyway, so Daniel still, if we go over here, click on that, and we scroll down, still no hazards affecting land or forecast. This is out of the Central Pacific Hurricane Center advisory now. And then Emilia, also still no land hazards forecast for her, even though she's category 2. So there you go, hazards affecting land, none. And then back here, potential future Hurricane Fabio, possibly. So I looked, and if I know what I'm doing, which is never true, I believe the current wind speed of this system, the winds that it's producing, is 25 knots. So this is at an 80% right now in the Eastern Pacific. 80% chance it will turn into an official tropical cyclone in the next 48 hours. I believe if it does become one soonish, it would then be Tropical Depression 6E. I believe we're up to storm number 6, as opposed to going straight to being called Tropical Storm Fabio. However, if we look at the spaghetti models, and then we go on over to here, this is 98 EP is its numbered name. So lots of them looks like it definitely looks like it has the capability to reach tropical storm status, and possibly even hurricane status. But if it turns into an official tropical cyclone soon, it will probably be a tropical depression. Right, so that's what's going on over there. Everything's on fire still, but not as much of the country. See, it's an improvement. It's not everybody over here. Now it's just all these states that are on fire, either due to literal fire or, metaphorical fire. So this is excessive heat warnings. It would be heat advisories where it's still bleeping hot. It's just not hot enough to be excessive and a warning or something. This is red flag warning over here, extreme fire danger. So lots of, I believe it's due to dry thunderstorms, so what you could have with that is you've got a lot of lightning and no rain to put out any fires that the lightning starts. So that sucks, obviously. Over here with the severe thunderstorm outlook, we've got 2 slight risk areas to talk about today, apparently due to winds. One mesoscale discussion in effect, talking about a watch that's possible, 40%. So we've got Georgia, South Carolina, this smidge of North Carolina, with localized wind damage, some hail possible this afternoon, can't read. So we might be seeing a watch on that soon-ish. So here's the wind probability map for today. So here's your biggest threat. That's, numerically 15%, and then a 5% down there in Arizona. So what they need is where the excessive heat warnings are. In fact, for all I know, don't know the science, the excessive heat warnings over here could be the cause of this 5% area. But yeah, so a slight risk down there, slight risk up there. Hail map is only as high as 5% in the same general areas, except for Arizona today. And tornado. Tornado is apparently not a huge threat at all. Less than 2%. Tomorrow, slight risk area again. North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota. And if we look at the probability map, we've got a 5% down here in the southeastern type states as well. And then a 5% around that. Day after tomorrow, confusing map, so we click on quickly to this, where it looks like this one booked a little bit east and this one moved a little bit north with the 5%. And then days 4 through 8, predictability too low. So you could go down here and read about, lots of stuff, whatever they're talking about. So that means there is severe thunderstorms forecast in days 4 through 8, but You know, timing and location, not yet certain enough, right here. SevereWeatherTV.com is the official homepage of this wonderful, wonderful screencast. Keep saying that. This idiotic babbling that I don't even know why you're here. Right, that's really, you know, that I know how to sell myself well. Right, WikiWix is WICKEDWX.com. You can also go to the National Weather Service or the Storm Prediction Center for your severe thunderstorm needs. And cyclocane.com, CYCLOCANE, now covers data from the National Hurricane Center, the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. By the way, if you scroll down, you can see their outlook. And the Central Pacific Hurricane Center. However, I should say, I'm not covering the outlooks yet, so that's why you don't see anything from Hawaii down here. Just covering the storm data. They so seldom get hurricanes because of their sea surface temperatures are not, what is the word, conducive for, you know, really powerful storms, because it's just colder out there. Same reason why California hardly ever gets hurricanes. They get hurricanes like what? Once every 50 years or something? I don't know. Anyway, that's it for today. Enjoy your day.